Alright then. So, Newcastle versus Spurs. Spurs did unfortunately win 3-1. To be honest with you, listen, what else can you say? You know, Spurs just... Newcastle were very good yesterday, in my opinion. I thought they did very, very well. I just think that Spurs having Kane and Son, it's what really won them the game in the end. I genuinely don't think there's any difference between both the teams. I just think that because Spurs have a better attack, that's it. But, you know, I see so many Newcastle fans getting annoyed with Steve Bruce about sack him now and that he needs to be gone in the summer. I'm not trying to be a prick or anything. And, you know, a lot of Newcastle fans might think, well, who are you to talk? And you probably do have a point. But I do believe that Steve Bruce deserves at least another season. I think, okay, he's ridden your luck in some games, but which teams haven't ridden their luck? You know, and I think Newcastle have done very, very well this season. Who thought Newcastle were going to stay up? So many people, they were odds on to go down. And especially after that 5-0 loss against Leicester. Which Newcastle fan thought, you know what, yeah, we're going to stay up. We're gonna stay up so convincingly as well, by the way, because there must have been some fans that think, you know what, we are going to stay up, but very, very closely. I don't think any single fan, or I don't think the majority of fans would have expected Newcastle to stay up with such ease. And it annoys me about some Newcastle fans because when they win, oh, it's Bruce, yeah, he's great. But when they lose, it's all Bruce out, it's his fault. It's never the player's fault. It's all Bruce. He's the problem. It's like, let's be honest. Bruce has done a very good job. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, be grateful for what Bruce has done. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that considering the fact that Steve Bruce was last season mid-table championship, right? To have now gotten himself around close to mid-table, probably, you know, just like the top of the bottom half in the Premier League. He's done very well. And, you know, Newcastle's squad isn't actually that bad. I do think that there are probably some players that they will want to sell in the summer. I do want to actually, that's a video that I do want to try and do. I want to try and get a load of people involved. Go through the whole squad, think, right, who do you want to sell? Who do you want to keep? Honestly, as soon as I know how to get people involved, this is when this channel will just go up in levels. Because at the moment, it's me talking in my back garden. You know what I mean? With my phone. But I definitely need to put some research into how to be able to record content with other people. And thank you for ruining my video. Cheers! Bellends. Sick of this. Every time. Do you know how many recordings I've had to stop midway through because of these stupid flipping planes or helicopters or whatever I don't even care. But let's be honest, right? Newcastle played well yesterday. And I see a lot of Newcastle fans criticise Matt Ritchie. I think Matt Ritchie has a very good left foot on him, but there are some performances that he has that are just very below par. But that will definitely be a video that I want to do in the future. You know, overall, what can you really say? Spurs just had a bit more quality. But I don't know. I think Newcastle have Brighton and... Oh, who's their last game of the season? Oh, it's going to bug me. Oh, Liverpool. Yes, Liverpool. And hopefully, for Newcastle fans' sake, the takeover gets announced. But I don't know. Leave your comments in the section down below. Do you think the takeover will happen? Are you Steve Bruce in or out? If you are Bruce out, please do explain why. Please don't just say, oh, because of a few losses. I mean, let's be honest. You have done very well this season, in my opinion. Anyway, maybe you know your expectations of the way that Bruce should have handled this season should have been maybe a bit better. But for me, I think that Steve Bruce has done a very good job, and I think he deserves at least another season. Unless you get, you know, the new owners, and you know, you have the chance of getting a Pochettino, maybe even an Allegri, or you know, a top manager. Because listen, Steve Bruce has stabilised everything, and let's be fair, I think, and we have to credit Rafa Benitez for this, because without Rafa Benitez, you know, Steve Bruce has the foundations there. Rafa Benitez. Steve Bruce only had to add a couple of players, like a good St. Maximin and also Joe Linton as well. Even though Joe Linton really hasn't really done well, in my opinion, in terms of scoring goals. I think that, and I think a lot of Newcastle fans might agree with me. I think that he plays better on the left wing. I think that what Newcastle should start doing is a bit 4-2-3-1. Maybe put Almiron on the Almiron in the middle, St. Maximin on the right, and Joe Linton left wing, and get a proper striker. Because I mean, okay, Dwight Gale comes up with a goal every now and then, but is he that striker that's going to get 15 goals a season? No. Has he ever? I don't think he's ever reached 10 goals a season in the Premier League season. So, you know, let's be fair. Dwight Gale, there's definitely better strikers out there for Newcastle. You could even do a 4-2-2-2 with Joe Linton up top next to an actual finisher. Because Joe Linton, let's be fair, I think he's good at holding up the ball. I think he can bring other people into play, but he doesn't have that finishing instinct. And I think what Newcastle need is a finisher. And I think there's a lot of Newcastle fans saying different things about Shaw and about, I think, Kraft. Apparently he's just not really good. He's not really cutting the mustard. But that is definitely another video that I want to save for another day. Maybe the end of the season, maybe a couple of days before the end of the season. You know, talk about which player should stay at Newcastle. But for now, do like and subscribe. I don't think Newcastle were that bad yesterday, and I don't think Steve Bruce should be sacked. But leave it in the comment section down below. Do like and subscribe. As I said before, I do want to try and get 150 subs by the end of this month. It's probably going to be tough, but I believe we can do it. So yeah, do like and subscribe. Turn the notification bell on so you never miss a video from yours truly. See you later. Nice speaking to you.